Hi, welcome back to another episode. So in this episode, I am talking to a guest that I met on Instagram. So it's awesome. Like, I love it. And he's actually an artist. He makes like cartoon portraits of, you know, your profile pictures or just any photo that you like. And I just think that's amazing. So I got the chance to interview him and ask him a bunch of questions that was related to his art. Let's take a listen. Hi Matthew, thank you for being on Lessons Learned.
Okay, thank you.
So how did you get started into drawing?
Oh, that is a lot. That is a great question you're asking. Okay, I started drawing. I have the interest through one of my uncle. My uncle, very, 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 very good in drawing then. So I used to stay with him. He used to sat me down like after school. He was like, okay, you're gonna learn this, you're gonna learn how to do it, even though you're not using it as a profession. He just needs to more about it, just little experience. So I used to, after I come back from school, I go to his workshop. He teach me a lot of things, but I never even knew maybe I'm gonna use it as a means of business or something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Somewhere, somehow, I just come across it and I just started.
Wow. Sometimes that's the hardest thing, just starting.
It's so hard. It's so hard. Though after school, you want to do assignment and all the rest. It's not that easy.
Mhm. When did you know you wanted? Like, when was the exact time you wanted to start your business?
When I wanted to start my business, that was this 2021, 2020, 2019. That was 2018. 2018, that was when I developed the interest so much in it, because I was embarrassed with one of my friends. I was like, hey, I want to draw, and the guy was so good. He was making some drawings, so I was embarrassed then. So I just like, no, I must go back to my uncle to learn this.
So do you have multiple people working with you, or do you just work by yourself for now?
No, I have like up to five boys and one single pretty lady.
Oh, that all help you out?
Yeah, so they do help me out together, work together.
Where are you guys from?
Oh, wow. That's a lot of questions people ask me. Most people believe maybe I'm in UK. No, I'm not in UK. I'm in Nigeria. I used to tell people, even my clients generally, I used to put to them, when they said, where are you from? I'll tell them, sir, I'm in Nigeria. If you want to work with me, you will stay. If you are not going to work with me, you go. I know what God wants to put his hand in. You surely be yours.
Exactly. Wow. Awesome.
We met that very day. I went to deliver a job like that to one of my clients. So getting there, the girl was like, wow, he loved this. He would like to go more into it. And I was like, can she cope? He said she can't. Okay, if you can cope. We are still in contact. Then he called me, and then we later talked about it. Then that is how we move on. And then she started coming little by little. And nothing. She's a professional now. She's good. Even though, let me say, she's good than me.
Wow.
She's more good. She's good than me. I won't lie about that. Though I'm his boss, but I'm yes now. So I'm his boss, but I will still tell you that no, she's really talented.
Wow.
Some things I cannot even put my head in, or like, no, I can't go for this drawing. No, client, I can't do it. You like, boss, collect it. Let me try. Then when it comes out with it, then later, I'm kind of like, no. So many times she has delivered some job for me that even the client was like, no, the money you collected for this is very small for me. I will have to like add something. Most of his work that he used to do for me, I've always seen a payback on it. That after I've collected my normal charges, some of them will still like call me and like, okay, take this sum of amount of money to support your business. So I respect her for that. I can call her my boss because she's more good than me.
Wow. Well, it's always good to be surrounded by people that are, quote, better than you, unquote.
Yeah.
So what are the steps? So what are the steps you took to follow your dreams?
Oh, my dream. I'm dreaming big because my dream presently is just like to like have a big workshop that can occupy like millions. When people will come from every part of the country to like, no, I'm coming for a museum look,
Yeah. Just have all types of like, I would like this drawing, or I would like this one. Can you do it? Just have people all over the world just come to you.
Yeah.
So you said that you're inspired by your uncle. Are there anyone else that you're really inspired by?
The only person I can like is still my girl. That my girl I told you about. She's like give me this confidence. She's giving me this confidence when even though something is coming out, I would rather call on her. Than calling my uncle. Because my uncle can fuck me up at any time. She can like, I'm busy, I'm in a meeting. I will have to call you back. So if you don't call me back 2 days, 3 days, and I have to deliver the job in 2 days, no, I would rather go back to my girl and like, okay, you're gonna do something now to your brother. Your brother is dying here. You're like, okay, send it on my WhatsApp or you mail me. Then I'll mail immediately. Before I see the next, maybe like 2 days, a day, you just deliver it for me. Like, what do you say to you, boss? I was just like, wow, this is great. Even that latest, this is my newest pics I sent to you with the sketch and the pics. She made it up for me because I was busy doing some work on my system, then having a logo work which I was doing presently before that job came in. I have to like drop it for that. Okay, go on with this.
What do you enjoy most about drawing other people?
I enjoy it in the aspect whereby it give me this joy. I have this joy in me. When I draw people, I'm like, is this me that I'm kind of doing someone else? Me that I'm kind of lazy before. I'm not getting that interest in seeing people standing. Sometimes when some clients will call me out, okay, will you come on my place? Let me stand, and if you can draw me out, if I'm going, I'll surely go with my girl because I know I can fuck up and she can be there. We can both join heads together and we can make one. So I love portraits a lot. I love portraits. Then followed by logos works. So
what do you think is the most important part about like a photo?
You said?
What's the most important part about a photo? Like, do you think it's the logo, or do you think it's the photo, or do you think it's the pose? Like, what do you think is the most like thing that will capture the audience, basically?
The one that is most. You mean the one that is simple? The simple one to do, right? For me, none of it is that simple. But for me, I think the cartoon is more simpler. The cartoon is more simpler. The cartoon portrait is simpler. But when you're going into like logo, but for me to go into a logo, sometimes some clients will later tell you that, okay, I need a logo. I don't have a picture. I don't have this. Okay, I want a moving car. Like you are guys to sit down, you crack your brain, you think, okay, how would I come up with this car? You start going on nets, you drag for so many pics. you may do so many logos, samples, like 4 to 10 to some of them. Before sometimes most of them will like, I don't want this kind of logo. I don't want everything. They will like doing correction over correction, then correction. Logo has a lot of correction.
Yeah.
You may place it like this, that okay, this is what I want it to be. Then when it gets to the client, you say no, I want the name to be at the top of me. Then I attach this and this and this and this to it. You guys start again from the beginning again. Start sketching and doing all those things. But portrait, you just place your picture, then you smash it down with your colors, and then you brought out something good. But logo is very, very stressful. Logo is very, very stressful.
Awesome. So I just have one last question, and this question is, what are the lessons that you learned while working with clients and drawing other people over the years?
I've learned so many things. Most especially manner of approach matters. The way you approach your clients, because most of the time we are common with this a question mark. Maybe someone will like, okay, I sent you like, okay, are you interested in getting a cartoon logo or something like that? And I say, okay, you've read through my words, it has delivered to me that okay, it has been seen. No reply from me. I expected, okay, I should even take a little return of message from me, like, okay, yes, I'll be doing, no, I'll not be doing, okay, give me some months, give me like 2 weeks, give me like a year. You understand? But you just look into it and flash it back. So I'll have to like send you a double question mark that are you still there? Meaning, are you still there? But most people don't like that word. They like that question marks look embarrassing to them. Why some people will just look at it and like, no. Okay, this is what I want. Immediately I send it to some people, they were like, okay, I will be able to like come over this thing. Maybe when I'm being paid by Thursdays or Fridays like that. So some people will like, okay, because I met a client then, I don't know, it was from Omega Piston. I don't know, it was maybe one of the top boss there, right? So the way I like, okay, good morning, sir. He was like, who am I? I was like, okay, I'm so person by name. I'm into this and this and that. But it was suddenly like, who gave you my Instagram name and how come you come across me? So I was doing my explanation. He get angry and he blocked me off. Immediately blocked me off. I have to like, I opened another Instagram. I had him again. I was like apologizing that okay, I'm sorry for what happened. Later said okay, it's no problem. He opened me back from the other Instagram I have. So we started chatting. Then he was like, okay, he's not going to pay for this job he wants to do. That is a sign of like, okay, for him to like accept my apologies, I have to do it for him. Unless he's going to report my account to Instagram and like they will block me. And I know this, my Instagram means a lot to me. It has been built for years. For someone to just break it down in a single minute, it's gonna pain me a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't got it. I just have to like, okay, I run the job for him and I deliver the job. But for my own surprise, I was just, I don't know, maybe it's blessing because I call it a favor from God. What I do for 60, he just paid me 150. He paid me 150 for just a pics. Wow, I was shocked, and that is a part of the lesson I learned. That when you talk to people, it's not everybody. The way you speak, don't get angry to customers. You don't know what the person is feeling over there. You are both chatting on social media. You don't know, maybe he's happy or he's not happy, or maybe he's feeling through some things. So when you want to chat on with them, just calm down, read their questions very well. And the third one I have experienced, the one I've experienced again, is a debt to me. It's a debt, it's like a debt to me then, which actually cost me a lot of money then.
And the other thing, you know, you can't take anything personal. If someone's being rude to you, don't take it personal. It's them, and you just move on to the next customer. You know?
Yeah. Because sometimes some will only drop you a message on Instagram, we always send you a friend request, and when you take the friend request, the way you approach back matters. So it matters. So those things I've learned on that, and I've tried to always correct myself on it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate the moment, huh?
Now I have to actually have him do one of my photos. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please feel free to message me if you would like to be on an episode. Please hit that subscribe and like button to see more episodes. Bye.